There is a place in remote northern Australia that you may not have heard of. It's so spectacular, it's hard to believe, even when you're standing in the middle of it. It's prehistoric and dangerously wild, and the Aboriginal guardians of this land, the Yolngu, are the oldest living culture on Earth, 50,000 years and counting. This is Arnhem Land, over 100,000 square kilometres of untouched wilderness and pristine waters, and it's one of the best fishing locations on the planet. It's not just how big the fish get or how many there are, it's about the challenges involved in hunting them. This land is so vast and diverse that it will take a lifetime to fish and explore, which is what my best friend and I have decided to do. And this is where our story begins. I was 7 years old when my father first took me into Arnhem Land, and from that first adventure, the course of my life was set. Fishing in wild places became the centre of my life, and still is today. Years later, I found myself working on a pearl farm out here for the sole purpose of being close to this land, and that's where I crossed paths with Simo, who by chance was doing the exact same thing. And from that moment on, our lives revolved around heading into this country together and learning all we could about the land, the people, and the creatures that call it home.
Morgs and I both live for adventure, and we're about to embark on a big one. A long, challenging, continuous fishing trip throughout northeast Arnhem Land. Along the way, we'll be learning hunting and cooking methods of our Aboriginal friends who still partially live off the land in small communities called outstations that are scattered throughout the remote corners of this wilderness. These precious strongholds for the Yolngu are embedded within the land itself and have deep meaning for the Aboriginal people. Although we've been heading out on these trips for well over a decade together, we feel the best fishing is still out there, somewhere. So we leave tomorrow morning on a month-long adventure to find some of the best fishing locations in the world.
This is Nhulunbuy. It's also known as Gove, a small town of about 1,500 people. It's actually located on one of the oldest constantly inhabited places in the world. It's a lovely little town. It's got a real great charm to it.
And outside of being one of the most sensational fishing destinations on Earth, there are other things that draw people to Nhulunbuy. There's great sailing, great four-wheel driving, a great arts culture, an indigenous arts culture that's developed out of some of the homelands around here, and that's also something that brings a lot of international tourists. And it's really accessible in terms of being so close to Darwin. You're literally an hour's flight. You can get here by plane, by road, by barge. Work often brings people to Nhulunbuy, but once they get here, it's the charm and the accessibility to the outdoors that keeps them here for decades. Our first destination is a community on the banks of the pristine Caledon Bay. Gathalala Outstation is home to the Gumatj clan, around 50 people who live a quiet life nestled in this beautiful part of Arnhem Land. But our sights are set even past Caledon. For many years, Simo and I have heard about an amazingly beautiful chain of islands that run out from the entrance of this bay. Impossibly clear water, and one island in particular, rumoured to maybe have the best land-based fishing in the Northern Territory. So that's our goal, to find and fish Honey Island.
We're just about to reach Gathalala community. This is one of my favourite outstation communities, but we're going to meet, hopefully, a good mate of mine and footy foe, actually. We always play against each other. Camo.
Yo!
Birdie.
Hey, Hamish!
No. How are you, bro? Oh, sorry, we're a bit slow, mate.
Alright.
Yeah, we thought you might be hunting, not hunting.
Well, I'm just waiting for you guys.
Yeah? You want to go hunting?
Yeah.
Right.
In there.
What about camp? What about camp?
The spear, or gurra, is an important tool for the Yolngu. It's a perfect hunting device for spearing all sorts of marine animals, and the shallow clear waters of Caledon Bay is a perfect environment for its use. It's a real privilege to be invited to spend an afternoon hunting these waters with these men. Witnessing their astonishing ability of this ancient hunting method is something you don't forget.
Lady walks.
Hey?
The lady. Okay, so what we're out on the flats. A couple of little islands here off Guthalala, and we're with a couple of footy mates of mine, Cameron and Birdie, and this is Kingsley. Hanging out on the flats generally. On an incoming tide, it's pretty good going, but we'll see how we go now. Still coming. I've played on Cameron's footy team a number of times, and when I ask him to run, he never does. That's as fast as I've ever seen him go.
Look at that. That is one of the most powerful swimming fish in the sea, milkfish. What's your little name for this?
Orwada.
You eat?
Yeah, we eat that.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Big fish.
That's bad.
Hang on. We caught big fish.
You want kiss? Good one, eh? Good face. Good lips here, look. Good for kiss.
You got a girlfriend, Birdie?
This one here. On top.
Yo. Leaves in the fire. Look at thick that
Put the
is.
leaf on the fire.
Look at thick that
Break
fish
them
is.
up, I can go with that.
Make it
Something like that. What's going on?
that's nambara.
Numbala.
Then we'll cover it with the iron, then
For a smoky flavour.
Yep, smoky
Nice.
flavour.
And this is just like a eucalyptus, like a gum leaf, is it?
Yep.
Yeah, right. Flesh down, skin up.
I'll put rocks on the top, like that.
Okay, so creating hot rocks in an underground oven sort of thing.
Just from the roof of your house, Birdie.
What, that iron?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
That's Yolngo oven.
Oven. You can hear it sizzling away there already.
Dylan.
Alright.
Dylan means that's it.
That's it?
Dylan.
You come back 20 minutes.
Dylan.
Alright.
Alright.
Camera.
Okay.
Ooh, that looks cooked. You eat the skin? Eat everything.
Eat everything.
Eat eyeball.
Eat eyes.
Oh wow, that is good. You can taste the leaves.
Leaves.
Leaves, eh?
Yeah.
So you blokes know that I spoke to Multhra, the traditional owner here, and she gave us permission
To go out.
to go out to the last island. So we're going to go out there tomorrow.
What's it like out there? Good fishing. Everyone says it's really beautiful. Where is it? They say there's three islands. 1, 2, 3. It's the last one. So
That's the last island.
What's the Yunguyaka? What's the name of it?
Mokola.
Wakwala.
Wakola Island. Yeah, that place.
Cool. Righto.
All right.
Cool.
I'm gonna eat the eye.
Eric, go.
Don't miss that bit.
What am I eating that bit as well? Is that hard?
Yeah. No.
Chuck that one and eat that.
Chuck this one.
Yeah, just soft one there.
There's his cornea.
Eat it.
I'm shit this one.
Eat it, Hamish. Eat it, man. I ate that, man.
No. I got done in a dare to do that a while ago.
Okay.
And I'm not going to do that.
I'm not gonna do that one again. Oh
How does it taste? Good.
no. Anyway, listen, man, we can't thank you enough
Thanks,
for today.
boys.
That tastes beautiful.
Let's get those kids.
Good shot.
Those kids can have a feed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, great stuff.
Yeah.
Mate.
Good
Good
eating.
shot.
You throw a spear like you kick a goal. Matt, kids, go.
Oh, yeah.
Pull na kaya
Uh oh. Go wild. Eat the eye. Tastes really good. What does it mean that I ate the eye?
Yeah, you get big eyes.
Really?
Wake up tomorrow.
Morgs and I have been dragging this trusty old supply box through Arnhem Land for the last 10 years. And we reckon it's seen some of the best fishing spots that Australia has to offer. But now we're heading out to a chain of islands that I've had a couple of mates who've been pretty privileged to get to. And they reckon it's as good as anywhere around here. And saying that, as good as anywhere in Arnhem Land would have to make it world class.
You don't have to travel too far in Arnhem Land to get an understanding of its physical diversity. Within moments you can move from mudflats to blue coral waters. It's a playground for the adventurous, and around every bend there is something worth exploring. As we got to Honey, we discovered for ourselves how beautiful and diverse this island actually was. One half shallow coral reef and the other pristine white sand beach. The only thing left was to find out if the fishing was as good as this place looked.
Look at that water.
Here and there, straight there.
Wow.
This is as good as they said it was going to be. What about setting up camp and we'll fish tomorrow morning, eh?
Yeah, I reckon.
So today we're going to head over and fish that very pretty looking corner of this island. The island's not that big, so we can walk over to the other side. So that's the plan for today.
What about before we go out over the hill? We've got to have a flick on that corner there
Yeah,
on the spit.
we've noticed a lot of bait being smashed up around this whole area all the time. So we're going to have a fish off the end of this spit this morning before we do anything else. In fact, I'll show you how much fish activity there is around here. I'm going to call it 2 casts. All right, so this is another great example of another great fishing location. This sand spit comes out, and as the tide is rushing out, it's going out the tide?
Oh, it's coming in.
Coming in. As the tide rushes in, it's bringing all the bait past this point, and there's a rock bar at the front of this, which makes it even more impressive. So a lot of predators are just going to be hanging around here, waiting for that bait to be pushed around, and it's just a matter of coming up and stealing lollies from a baby, as far as they're concerned.
Oh, oh my goodness.
Oh, there we go.
Whoa!
That's a biggie.
Oh, there's one. Oh, oh! Whoa, he got me.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa! Oh my goodness.
Whoa, whoa. Oh, oh. My thing isn't playing kids' games. Alrighty. Oh, that is what I call a giant trevally. And my cup of coffee is still warm. That was our very first cast, double hooker. And these are the bad boys that have been hunting all the bait that's been flashed around everywhere this morning.
That is a monster maul.
Oh, isn't it? I mean, that's, Simo's is a decent fish, but this one in particular has got a bit of size and a lot of girth too. If you look down the barrel there, that's where his muscle is. Oh, he's heavy.
There must be another 100 of these out there. He's hanging on the edge of that reef, waiting for bait to get washed over the top and absolutely slamming it.
Look at those eyes. It's about those eyes too. They've just got such good vision, such incredibly efficient movers underwater. They can get so much speed. Impossible if you're a bait fish and these guys are locked onto you. It's all over.
Keep on in the water.
Anyway, better get them back in the water because we want them to live. Alright.
That'll do us.
That'll do us, eh? We are literally 150 metres away from camp, and to be able to do that is just very, very special. Anyway, that's northeast Arnhem Land.
Let's put some proper gear on and walk across the other side.
Yeah, alright. Yes, he is. Wow. What do we call him that? Cod alley. Cod alley. Oh, look at that. That is superb. It's completely protected by that rock wall. So, if that doesn't say cod and trout, I don't know what does. That looks like prime real estate for big flowery cod. Look at all those rock holes.
Oh, there's going to be some fish in that shallow water.
Come on.
Oh no, this is the Rubik's Cube bit.
Simo and I have fished a lot of the north. We've come across pretty similar situations like this, and this says to us, big flowery cod.
There's a lot of advantages for the fish in this situation. Real shallow water, they live under all the bommies, so they're going to try and fight dirty and take us and wrap us around a piece of rock and cut us off. But to our advantage, we're going to stay nice and high, so we get a better angle on our rod.
Yeah, so these cod are under the rocks. They'll see these surface lures that will go on top of them. They'll rush out, bang them, and try to take us straight under. It's a bar fight in here. It's sport fishing at its best.
Come on, big boy. Yep, there's one. Oh! Well, here he is.
Go, 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 go.
Look at them, here they come. There's three there.
Three there.
Three of them.
Jesus, scared the hell out of me, Simpson. No,
Here we go. Can you see him in the corner there?
There's three of them just
Three of them
loitering
right
just
there.
down there. Oh, here we go. Simo. They're a bit suspicious now.
Oh, no.
Man, I think you yelled it too loud. I heard it.
Uh-oh. Yep.
Go, Simo. Go, Simo. There he is. Head up. Get his head up. Get his head up.
jeez, you nearly
Get him
pulled me
up,
off the
Simo.
rock.
Get him up, mate. You've won this one.
Wait.
Simo. Don't let him get to those rocks.
Oh, God.
Simo.
You got him?
He's on the rocks now. Oh, got him. Oh, he's handlining him out.
Beauty.
That's half mine.
That's not
That's
yours.
half my catch. Oh,
Yes.
that is exactly what we thought we're gonna find here.
Look at that.
Flowery cod.
Well, look at that. Look at that for a tail. That's like a flipper.
Look how well camouflaged he is on these little bommies here, and look how shallow that is. That is a metre of water, so as the tide rushes out, all these mullet have to go that way. It's like a conveyor belt of food, and these blokes just hide behind rocks and do what they just did to Simo's lure.
The analogy would be, they'd be a 100-metre sprinter. They sit under a rock all day and rest and don't do anything, and as soon as a bit of bait goes past, they ambush with all this power in their flanks and this massive tail. But as you can see now, after the race, he is absolutely gone. He's spent.
Another thing is his teeth are basically mechanisms to grab prey, then drag them back to the hole. They don't swallow the fish then and there. It's a matter of gripping them, then ripping them back to the cave where they came from.
There's teeth the whole way down, all the way down into his throat, into his esophagus, all backward pointing pincer teeth. So once you're in there, the only way you're going is that way. He's got
coral in his mouth there.
possible vegetarian.
Didn't want his girlfriend to find out he just hit a popper though. Get him high, Simo, get him high! I'm going in.
Now I'm stuck. That is amazing. The lure was in the water for no more than 2 metres and the fish jumped on top of it. These guys are so active.
Two-man job, this.
2 and 2 casts.
I'm enjoying this more than catching them.
Hunting
them. I'm like a sheep station dog.
Like a sheepdog.
Sheepdog.
Go on, get back. Get around, go back.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh! Mike, come on, straight away there.
No.
I got him, he's coming.
Get up high. Uh-oh.
Oh!
Uh-oh. It's best I turn away here. Best I turn away and not smile at his face. It's like never looking directly into a lion's eyes at this stage. Walk away.
All right, Simo, what about that?
That'll do, eh?
That whitewash is just where obviously bait has just been pushed around unwillingly, kept in a sort of a washing machine environment, and they're just plucking them off. Absolutely brutal fighters though. All right, I'm stuffed.
Let's do it.
All right.
Gotta walk back.
We'd found and fished honey, and as we sat on this island 30 kilometres off the coast, our sights were now looking deep inland for our next journey into the freshwater billabong systems, where Australia's most iconic sports fish, the barramundi, reign supreme.
Take this, take that, I can take it, but I might just lose my mind on my shirt anyway.